Hello, everyone. Hope everyone is having a great day today. The topic I would like to speak about today is success. Success is such a main part of our life that most of us don't go by a day whereby we do not think about what do we want to do in life to be successful, how are we going to achieve our dreams, our goals, and what do we need to do to be successful. At the end of the day, we all feel that we need to have that ultimate game plan which is going to make us successful. And today I would like to share my point or my take on success, right? For me, ultimately, success means being independent. It's easy for us to say that, yes, we are all independent, we are adults, I pay my bills, I I do my daily chores, so I'm an independent adult. But frankly, that's not accurate or not correct. Oftentimes, we are all very, apologies, we are all very reliant on other factors, on external factors to make us feel independent or to make us feel happy or even to make us feel well taken care of, right? But rather, we should all seek for that sense of independence internally, which will result in us having a much better sense of feeling successful. Okay, independence here would, for me, would mean three types of independence: financial independence, independence of our happiness, as well as independence of our well-being. Let's talk about financials. Oftentimes, we all have a 9 to 5 job that that results in a decent paycheck that we are also proud of to take back home. But ultimately, that's just a paycheck we are taking back. We all always have that sense of insecurity whereby what happens if I lose my job? What happens if there's an economic crisis and and the market is the way the market is not working in the way we want it to work, and we're going to lose our income, and we're going to lose that paycheck, right? And that keeps us enslaved financially. We give up our dreams, we give up even our passions, our family, our time, just for the sake of securing that paycheck. But that paycheck itself is not giving us the financial independence. Financial independence here would mean, yes, having a stable income, being from a business, being from a 9 to 5 job, or or whatever we do to earn money, right? It could be being a content creator or whatever it takes. But if we do not value the money we earn for the time or for the effort we put in, it's not going to last. It's not going to stay, right? So, in order for us to achieve financial independence, we need to preserve that money. We need to save it so that it's going to last. Being able to save and invest money will ultimately start making our money grow. And once our money start to grow, in the long run, we are going to feel a sense of financial independence because we know we have a certain amount of cash to fall back to at times of need. We know that at the worst case scenario, there is always a reserve that is going to be there to protect us and our family. And that is going to give us a great sense of independence when it comes to financial success, right? We will no longer feel enslaved. We will have more options in our hand in case something is going wrong, or we are stuck in a job whereby we are not happy. You will have that option to, if you have to even leave the job and then look for something that's better for you, right? Because you know you have that reserve to fall back to, right? This is going to boost the way we think about ourselves, the way we feel about ourselves, right? We are not going to tolerate any abuse or any injustice which is being held against us just for the sake of a paycheck, right? So I would say having a steady income, save and invest, spend wisely. These are all the key characteristics, or key factors, sorry. These are all the key factors that's gonna ensure that we become more successful and more independent financially. Next, let's talk about happiness, independence of our happiness. Oftentimes, we are all very reliant on others in order for us to feel happy. We are dependent for our spouses to say something to make us feel happy. You know, we are dependent on our kids to make us feel happy. We are even dependent on our managers or our colleagues to say something to make us happy. But do we even have to do that, right? In my perspective, independence of happiness comes from three core characteristics, which is our core values, our self identity, as well as our personality. We are all different, we are all made differently, we are all built different, we are all different individuals, right? However, all of us have a certain set of core values to which we hold, we believe, and believing in those core values will be a good checkpoint for us to tell ourselves that, hey, we are people with good intentions, with good values, with good characteristics, right? So whatever we do in life, we always need to cross checks against our core values. If it's going against our core values, then don't do it. You know, for example, our core values teach us not to take bribe, and if we still go ahead and take bribe, then it's a red flag at ourselves, at our side itself, that we are doing something wrong here, right? And that's going to affect our happiness. So always stay close to your core values. The next is your self identity. As a person, as an individual, you know who you are. You know the type of environment you can be in. You know the types of friends you can make, or the type of people you can be friends with. You, we, we often have that sense of comfort when we socialize with people, and that reflects our self-identity. If we are not happy, or we are forcing ourselves to be someone who we are not, then that's not going to make us feel happy, right? So always be confident in your self-identity, and that's going to further boost your happiness. And the final factor that would make our that would add on to our happiness is our personality. You know, oftentimes we do not act the real way we feel, right? That's because of perhaps we lack self confidence, or we feel that we need to be a certain way in order to survive in a certain environment, or to be part of a certain environment, right? But honestly, being yourself, uh, having a positive and a happy personality, or rather a joyful personality, would make us more charismatic, would make us more desired to be around, right? So having a good personality, or which is based on our natural self, which is based on our natural core values and self identity, will make us more happier, right? Will make us more charismatic, will make us more joyful, more bubbly, and that is going to further add on to our happiness. So the third point here is for well-being. I cannot stress enough on how important independence of well-being can be. Well-being here would mean physical well-being, mental well-being, and emotional well-being. Guys, there's no point of having the most amount of money, the most luxurious goods, when you do not have your health, right? So your physical health, your mental health, and your emotional health here, I would say, is the key, or rather the greatest point among all of these three, and the main foundation for our success, right? So always take care of our physical health. You know, we do not need to strive to have a body which is at par of a movie star, or a fitness level which is at par of an athlete, but rather we need to do enough to stay healthy, to stay active, right? Go for a hike over the weekends, go for a walk. At the end of the day, if you have a bike, go for a cycle, right? It's going to make you feel happy, it's going to make you feel happier, and that's going to release all the right energy and the right hormones, and the right chemicals into our bloodstream, which is going to make us feel mentally more happy, more healthier, you know. And that's going to further add on to our mental health, and it's going to reduce our stress levels. Guys, we all live in an era whereby stress is a killer. We are all stressed out with our work, we are stressed out with our family, we are stressed out with the economy, we are stressed out about everything, right? So we need to do something that's going to take care of our mental health. All of that stress being put onto our mental health is not good, and it's going to result in a very dangerous consequence, right? So take care of our mental health, and once we feel we once our mental health becomes stronger, that's going to further add on to our emotional health, and we are going to start feeling better. We're going to feel happier. We're going to feel that, oh, we are happier among our family, and our friends, and stuff like that, you know. It's all interlinked, guys. The physical Taking care of your physical health is going to further enhance your mental health, and being mentally healthy and happy is going to further add on and make you have better emotions and make you feel better. So all of these three factors are going to make us feel independent, and it's going to add on to our sense of independence and make us feel that we are independent as an individual, not just independent in parts of our life, but as an individual we are independent, and that will be our key to success. Right, guys? Hope this have been helpful for everyone. It's something that I truly believe in, and I feel that sharing this will perhaps add value to others, or perhaps open a perspective that we have not thought about it before this. Thank you everyone for your time. I really appreciate it. Hope this is beneficial for everyone who has watched this. Thanks. Bye bye.